Bonjour!
Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for another video in which we're going to talk about the fattest tank in the game and probably one of the best at the same time, aka the mouse. So we're going to go through the details of what this tank is capable of in the future. First, let's talk about the characteristics. First thing first, the gun. The gun is average. It's definitely not a good gun. The aiming time is long. Your gun dispersion is bad, even knowing like here it's 0.31 simply because I'm using an equipment that allows me to reduce it, but overall the DPM sucks as well. Nah, the mouse DPM or gun in general is really not good. Look at this, same for the average penetration, which is not the best. The only cool thing is the average damage with that sits at 460 alpha damage with your regular AP shell, 390 with your APCR, and also your 8 degrees of gun depression. But let's be honest, on a tank that is as high as the mouse, it was necessary for you to have a good gun depression, otherwise you would be completely useless on the battlefield. Now, several things to add on that. This is the tank that has the most east points in this game, sitting at 3,180 in total if you are using the equipment that allows you to increase it just a little bit. Finally, of course, you are the fattest tank in the game, so don't expect to go at 50 kilometers per hour. No, with this tank, you will go around 25, and that's all the game has to offer. And I think it's a good idea because just for 2 seconds, imagine a mouse going at 50 kilometers per hour, completely broken. Thank you, Wargaming, for making it going at 25 kilometers per hour. And of course, your mobility sucks from the top to the bottom. Your turn rate is horrible as well, sitting at 25 degrees per second. This tank is extremely exposed to people trying to circle, so always make sure to focus first light tanks and mediums if you want to avoid getting killed for nothing. Now, how am I equipping my tank? First, I go for the gun rammer. I could go for the calibrated shell as well, but I feel like I'm more comfortable with the gun rammer, but it's all up to you. After, I go for the enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aiming time, as I told you. The refined gun, because without this, my gun dispersion is quite bad, and I would like my shot to actually go where I should. After, I go for the defense system, because I don't need to increase my ramming abilities. I mean, I'm a mouse, for fuck's sake. Who is gonna ram me? Nobody will ram me except retarded people. After, I go for the improved assembly because I could go actually for the enhanced armor, but I'm gonna show you why after it's completely useless to go with this and why you should go for the improved assembly. Don't worry, into the armor inspector part of the video. After, I go for the toolbox because an enhanced track is useless on the mouse. Improved optics because you have the worst camo in the game and you are not a tank destroyer, so you don't need a camo. Improved control to increase a little bit my turn rate. I don't go for the engine accelerator because for 1 kilometer per hour I would rather be more flexible when it comes to circling. And finally, high-end consumable or consumable delivery system. You can go for whatever you want. Here for this review, I'm going to go for a consumable delivery system because with 11.6 seconds of reload, I don't feel like plus 30% of duration of consumables such as adrenaline is worth it. And trust me, with this tank, we're going to try to track you a lot, so you would rather be able to use your repair kit quite often. That's pretty much the tank in the garage. Now let's see how it looks like under the armor highlight. So, most of you will think that the mouse is among the most armored tanks in the game, don't you? And I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. Let me show you why you're going to be disappointed. When it comes to the hull armor, yes, you have quite a strong tank, or at least on paper it's quite strong. If you angle it properly like this, then yes, it will become hard for your opponents to penetrate you. You can even over-angle your hull armor to the point where it becomes impenetrable, except for some tanks like the Ori, for example. But your turret, man, your turret, we gotta talk about that turret. The problem is you have a huge gun mantlet. Everything that shoots here will bounce. That's some good news for you, but you have turret cheeks, and the turret cheeks are really weak. Look at this, 250 millimeter. It's definitely not what we could expect the most armored tanks in World of Tanks Blitz to look like under the armor highlight. But here it is. So with this tank, it's all about angling. If you buy a mouse and you don't know anything about angling, you are going to be a completely useless pile of shit of a mouse. Don't buy this tank until you know what you're doing. Now, if we angle it, let's angle the whole tank. We're going to do it like that just to show you real quick. If we angle the tank, of course, it becomes a little bit better because here it's impenetrable, here it's impenetrable as well. And your turret actually increases its artificially increases your armor profile because you can climb up to nearly 300. But trust me, even sitting at 300, if something wants to penetrate you, he will just have to switch to gold shell and it's over, your turret will get penetrated. That's why with this tank, it's going to be extremely situational. If you fall on people that don't use any gold shell, then yes, you are going to be a beast. But as soon as people go for a switch to hit shell, this becomes a nightmare to face them with this tank, knowing you don't have the mobility to be able to wiggle and therefore bounce more shots. Now guys, concerning the playstyle, we're going to go for battles, direct battles, simply because I don't have time. I don't have time to wait, to play, to get an ace tanker and all that shit. Because I need to come back to my family and I'll not be able to have my PC with me. Therefore, I need to prepare all my videos and all my videos are getting prepared and I need to do 20 of them in 2 days. I did not sleep. But anyway, let's go, boys. Let's go. So, mouse, how do you want to play it? Quite simple. Side scrape works effectively, but most importantly, you need to angle your turret when you're facing someone. If you don't do that, you are going to get smoked. But let me show you directly in a battle. Right now, we're going to go on the medium side, which is not the best to do with the mouse. Where are they going? Okay, I wanted to go on the medium side because I was expecting the whole team to go there, but it feels like they decided that, you know what, no, let's go into town. Okay. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. All you need to do is angling your tank. For example, just imagine this tree here is an opponent. If you want to angle it properly for the hole, you should be like this, okay? You see how you want to angle? And if you are angling against the tank destroyer, you need to incline it just a little bit more, I think, in my opinion. Anyway, let's go, boys. I don't have time to crawl back to the rest of my team. I'm going to go to the fastest way possible. There we go. Oh, I don't want to cap. No, I didn't cap. I'm not spotted yet. That's perfect. I have the RU with me. There is also the Progetto. Did he spot me or... interesting. I'm not spotted yet. Okay, I'm not spotted yet. I'm going to have the effect of surprise. Oh, no. No surprise anymore. Okay, never mind. Surprise was maybe the bad word to use here. I still managed to bounce quite a lot, boys. Quite a lot. We're going to try to smoke the ISU because... Wow. I'm getting smoked. I need to make them bounce before myself trying to get some shots, I think. There we go. Okay. Let's angle the tank properly. I fucked up at the beginning, but now it should work effectively. There we go. Come on. Come on, tortoise. Bounce. Bounce, tortoise. There we go. He bounced. And as he bounced, I derped my shot. The problem I have with the mouse is that everybody will penetrate you using gold shell. And most of the time, everybody uses gold shell, unfortunately for you. Ooh, nice shot. Nice. There we go. I think by now we can push, boys. We managed to take them out. It cost us quite a lot of HP, but god damn it, was it worth it. There we go. We tried to angle, wiggling also against the Progetto, which doesn't allow him to penetrate me. He tries to run away. As he tries to run away, I'm gonna try to snap shot. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna... Yeah, he goes for gold shell, and as you can see, wiggling with your tank is gonna be quite helpful. We did not wiggle for the whole, we wiggled just for a little bit of them, but wiggling works effectively. Woo! Nice! There we go for the last shot on that boy, and we only have to deal with the 100. As you can see here, I used my hit points, and that's something you need to do with your mouse. If you don't do it, guys, you are literally useless. You are one of the meat bags of your team, so please use your tank a little bit as a meat bag. If you have an ally that is a one shot and you're full life, go around, shield him and try to help him, like I did here, using my tank to take shots, which allowed my team to circle them. That's pretty much how you want to play your mouse. Try to angle and wiggle a lot with it, because if you don't, you're gonna get smoked. Hope you enjoyed. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like and share, and I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Au revoir.